Alright, heidi-ho, internet neighbors. It is I, your friendly neighborhood Vormithrax. I'm back, ready to play some more Cataclysm. Base building! Base building! Whoops. So I start knocking over all my stuff. Alright, don't mind me, I'm all hopped up on my tea. I'm all juiced up on caffeinated tea and sugar. Yum yum. Alright, so yeah, howdy. We're back to play some more Stadium Base. So, we are Major Pizza Laughlin. And, oh yeah, I forgot. Every time I... Don't mind this, it'll fix. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so we're Major Pizza Laughlin. We're building a Stadium Base. And, we're making good progress. I think we're going to get quite a bit of the base done this evening. Hopefully, the major things on my checklist, I want to get our motorcycle built. I want to get the initial part of the stadium workshop put together. Do a little exploring around the city, gathering up some other things we're going to need. And, yeah, go about our business. Now, there's been a distinct lack of pine needle tea. This is not pine needle tea. Yeah, I don't carry my Cataclysm that far into the real world. Earl Grey. Earl Grey. Yum yum. So yeah, we're in good shape. So health is, I don't think I've been full health since like the first minute of the actual gameplay. So we'll see how far we get. Hey there, Ricky Vans, thanks for the follow. But you can see, we're bandaging and disinfecting as much as we can, as often as we can. Stats, 10, 9, 8, 9, nothing too special there. Skills, we've got a few select skills that we've managed to ratchet up. Tailoring and fab, most notably. And my first goal of this evening is to get our mechanics up to 6 at a minimum, and I need some electronics. I need a little bit more electronics than 1, so we can build, uninstall, install what we need to for the vehicle stuff. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan. As you can see, we're bad at melee because it's so hard to raise melee now. Those focus changes. I'm going to mention them in every damn episode from here to eternity until somebody does something about the whole focus thing. God, that annoys me. But yeah, we'll rant about that later. So, trait-wise, the big two, if you're not familiar, Imperceptive Healer and Flimsy, stacked on top of each other, is a nightmare of healing problem. So Imperceptive Healer, you only get 10% of the normal healing you would get while sleeping, and Flimsy also slows down the healing rate. So that's the most slow healing I believe you can get, short of mutating even further to like Fragile or the other ones. Because you can only spend minus 12 points, and that's minus 12 right there. Plus lower hit point totals. So yeah, all sorts of fun. So that's our character. Here's our current gear. We did last episode finish getting ourselves kitted out in standard survivor gear with the heavy helmet, which is pretty much, well, when I do standard survivor, that's what I do. I'm almost always in a heavy survivor helmet and a light mask, and then I waffle between the light survivor suit and the survivor suit, depending on my character build. This guy, I've got to absolutely make sure I don't get nickel and dimed by the low-level zombies, so I needed to go with the heavy, or the regular survivor suit for the extra couple of points protection, because it is so ridiculously hard to regain the hit points. So yeah, there we go. Other than that, we're in really, really good shape. We had a miracle of a run at the end of Monday's episode. I've been very, very patiently waiting for an opportunity to take advantage of the full moon brightness and clear skies. And finally it happened. We had an entire night of ridiculous view range, and we were able to go all over the damn city. Picked up a massive amount of stuff. I was doing very targeted raiding at specific buildings, trying to fill in a number of gaps in my gear. In my items, and we managed to get them all. We got everything on my checklist and my wish list even. So it was awesome. We just got so much good stuff. So we're back in our base now. Here's our city. This is a mega city challenge. I do these, I scatter them in, I don't know, every 5 or 6 challenges. I do some kind of a mega city variation, where I start in my mega city hometown. I always reveal the map for these mega city challenges. This is our home. We know what it looks like. We have maps. And there's various reasons for doing it, but all the Mega City challenges I usually do are revealed map. So, this is the Mega City we're in. We actually started over here. Where's that funny laboratory? I've lost track of it now. Over here somewhere. That's the blank spot. My brain's not seeing it for some reason. Blah, blah, whatever. We were somewhere over in this side. And we had to roll... Oh, there it is. Right over here. There's the lab. I love that lab sitting right in the middle of the city. We started, I think, right here. One of these two houses with a lab just down the street. And, yeah, we were able to... It was pretty funny. We were able to get some vehicles, and we found a string of vehicles that let us drive all the way over here. We finished the run in an atomic mini-tank, which is currently parked right here on the north side. Oh, that's not necessary anymore. So we made it all the way over here to the stadium, which is our goal. This is what we're trying to set up. This is the stadium-based challenge I've been mentioning for a while now in my live streams. I've wanted to take over an entire stadium and use it as a base. Now, realistically, I'm only going to use a small section of it, but we're going to keep the whole damn thing cleared. So I got a few ideas how we're going to do it. We're going to get quite a bit of it done this evening, I hope. So we'll see. I don't really have an endpoint specific goal for the stadium base. I got a number of things I want to accomplish before I call it quits. So we'll see. But it'll definitely go at least through this evening. Maybe finish up on Friday. I think Friday we might finish it up. We'll see. Yeah, that's the map. That's that stuff. We've got quite the pile of stuff here. So you can see we've mapped in again and again this whole area with our map memory. There's our atomic mini tank. I gotta remember to drive that thing around and park it over here so I can take it apart for components. That's gonna give me everything I need to finish up getting the bike put together that we're gonna build. But we're gonna turn this area right here into our workshop. It's going to work really, really well. We got a door we can open and close that we can bring our motorcycle in here. Set up a nice little crafting base in here. We'll have a big base workshop and a sleeping area and a kitchen area. And I'm going to try to set up solar panels over here in the field, feeding energy into our base network. And then at some point we're gonna do some planting. We're gonna do the one time only farming that Vormithrax will do. We're going to use the field out here, and we're going to plant some seeds. What kind and how many, who knows. I'm not going to tend them. I'm not going to actually harvest them. The challenge will be over long before these things actually grow or anything. But I want to see just how it looks, how it works, all that kind of stuff, and kind of show it off. And that way I can get all of these really, really crazy, silly people that like to play Cataclysm Farming Simulator 2019 off my back and get them to just shut the hell up about me farming. Then the only other thing I need to do is I need to reload one bullet, but we're going to save that for another challenge. That way I can claim or say with certainty that I have successfully reloaded a round of ammo in the game. Farming and reloading ammos, the two things Vorm does not do. So we'll take care of one at a time. My psyche can only handle one shock at a time. So this challenge will plant a seed, maybe more. I don't know yet. Alright, so that's enough recap. Let me check in with chat. Howdy everybody in chat. Welcome back. How am I? I'm doing good. I'm all hopped up on my tea and sugar. Stadium, we haven't done much with getting the base set up, but we got a massive amount of tools, materials, and stuff ready to go. So I just need to do a little bit more skilling up, and then we're going to start putting stuff together. So we're going to have a good time with that tonight. So anybody, this will be another video where I'll refer questions by people that ask me how to set up bases. I'll point them to this series and say, go watch this series, episode, whatever, and you'll see how to do it. Supposedly pine needle tea is pretty good in real life. From what I've read, I don't have any direct experience. You had to wonder if Vormithrax has a Twitch channel when I'm 99.9% of my YouTube stuff is Twitch live streams? Okay, well, welcome. Glad you made it over. There is a bit of a disparity, if you're not aware, between my Twitch live stuff and YouTube. Huge delay between the two. I live stream so much, I'm not comfortable releasing it all on YouTube every single day. And so I've got a backlog that's turned into a pretty massive thing, and it's starting to actually get kind of pesky. So I'm still totally undecided how I'm going to deal with it. But yeah, big old difference between the live episodes and when they'll show up on YouTube. It's about 4 months. That's the backlog right now. I got 4 months. I could stop Twitch streaming right now, and you guys on YouTube wouldn't notice until mid-February. Is what's going on. Twitch not giving notifications? I don't know what's up with that, Bill. I can't control Twitch notifications too much. Do megacities spawn on default worlds? Not sure what you mean by that. It's all based on your world settings. You have to specifically say city size 16, and then spacing. Usually people pick between 0, 1, and 2. For this one, you can see it in the settings, but we're on 16 and 1. 16 size, city spacing 1 is what generated this city. I find I seem to have problems when I do 16-0. I can't remember which problems I run into, but 16-1 seems to work pretty good for me. Yeah, AS50. We found the AS50. We found the AS50 and we marked it. We're going to go back and get it so I can turn it into a turret to help protect the stadium. When will I play with no survival armor, though? I do it regularly. I don't understand the debate about survivor armor. I really don't. Something has to be at the top. I mean, the problem is not the survivor armor is so good. The problem is nobody's brave enough to try to create and balance mid to high level game stuff. There's none. Almost none of it ever gets added. The mid to high level game content has been stagnant for a really long time. Everybody's fine with doing the early game stuff, but nobody wants to actually take the time and the effort, because it would take a lot. I mean, I don't fault people for it, but it's not that that survivor armor is bad for that reason. It's just there's nothing else to compete with. So something has to be at the top. It's just a lack of mid to end game content, really. That's the problem. And it would take quite a bit of effort to quote-unquote fix it. But yeah, we commonly do runs that don't even get to the survivor stuff. But unfortunately, I know the game too well. I mean, no matter what is the best or what in a particular situation might be particularly useful, I know them all. I know where all the stuff is. I know how to get to them really quickly. So yeah, the mid endgame stuff is tough. I don't fault anybody that's going to give it a try, but it's just big old lack of additions. Keep the variety really low. I have the same problem with the whole endgame difficulty factor. It all boils down to you can face tank bullets or you can't. That's pretty much the answer, regardless of the other kinds of armor or so on that you use. It all comes down to you either survive random turret fire or you don't. And surviving turret fire is harder now if you aren't prepared for it ahead of time and you accidentally walk into it, with the 5.56 being the low end now on turrets and their extended ranges. So, however, but let's get this thing rolling. So, very hungry, very thirsty. Again, as always, traditionally, I have no idea what my sleep cycle is. 7:16 p.m. We were working on vehicle stuff. We just pulled all this stuff off of the vehicles you see outside. And we came in, I can't remember what reason we came in for. But we're still missing a few things I'm going to need. Let's get our hunger and thirst taken care of first. So we've got our current little base area set up over here. The plan, though, is to set up a workshop line of frames up here. And then I will run a heavy-duty cable from solar panels out here to connect into the network that I'm running here. And then we'll use one other cable, either heavy-duty if I manage to come across another one, or a jumper cable, to connect from this end of this network to this set over here. I'm going to use this for the kitchen unit, dishwasher, washing machine. This will be the other stuff. We'll see. And then I do also want to try to set up some shelving, and I'll set up some loot sorting zones and so on, so people that are new to the game can kind of see how that works. I don't often do that because I don't myself find it useful in my gameplay, but I mean, I've got thousands of hours of practice and knowledge, and I really don't accumulate that much stuff nowadays compared to how I used to. But I will set it up. It'll look neat, and it'll give other people ideas about how to set bases up. And for folks that play longer-term gameplays than mine, it typically tend to be my short to medium-length challenge runs. Hopefully they'll find it useful information. All right, so let's get our hunger and thirst taken care of, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do. I think, yeah, I did set up water. Take care of that first. We'll have some salted fish and some cookies. That should be good enough. We're normal weight, so no problem there. No messages about us being below our certain value, so... food is still a bit of an issue. I've got a bunch of different types, but there's not like 50 of this or 30 of that with high caloric content, so I do still need to solve that problem, especially if I'm going to sit here and do a bunch of book reading. We're going to burn through a lot of this easy calories as soon as I start reading, because we're not the smartest. We're only got the 8 intelligence and no reading traits, so it's going to take us a little bit. So next up, do I want to go get the tank, bring it down here now, or wait? I'm still pulling stuff off of the Humvee as well. We have just cleared the streets. If I do work out there, I'll have to have a light on the entire time I do it. Let's... I also have to decide what frames I'm going to use for the interior workshop. I could do wood frames, easier to put together than go ripping off metal frames from vehicles. They're a lot faster to just build if you have the raw materials handy. We've got a fair amount of wood from all these benches and stuff in here, and tables and that. And I can get more, obviously. So I might go with wooden frames. Typically I do metal, but we'll see. Teach me how to prepare for accidentally walking into a turret, please? Well, you just gotta know where turrets are a possibility and not walk into them. There's a lot of hints here and there. I mean, there's turrets in the game world when you've got roadblocks, but usually in cities especially, they're shooting zombies, so you hear them way far off. Plus, if you're playing with the map notes on, it will warn you, like up here. It'll warn you. Well, that's a minefield note. We got some turret notes out, or some mine... Yeah, there's a roadblock. Roadblock! So it'll warn you if you didn't notice the gunfire. Beyond that, it's really, what, banks and roadblocks are about the only place you're going to run into turrets out in the game world. Other than that, you've got to purposely be going towards military outposts and labs. That's about it. The only thing with labs is, again, just practice and knowledge. Once you know where they can be, they're pretty easy to avoid. Yeah, you can craft on the ground. It's slow, but you can do it. Usually it's better to set a crafting space, which is also on the ground, so it's still slow, but it removes that extra menu that you always have to pick from every time, because it's a designated place for your crafting to occur. But you want a workbench as soon as you can get one. The only way you can survive random turret fire nowadays with the new turrets is, well, maybe you can do it in heavy survivor gear padded with Kevlar. I'm not sure. I haven't done testing of that with the 5.56 rounds, but power armor's about it. Yeah, the tile set is an issue. I'm still using the Dead People tile set that I've been using forever. It's been removed, so if you're new to the game, you're going to have to go do some searching to get kind of the backup copy that's been maintained. But it's going to start going out of date as more stuff gets added to the game. So I don't have a link for it, and all the links in my YouTube videos are now broken because they removed them. So I've got like, I don't know, 300-400 videos uploaded that now have broken links to the tile set. All right, what's we doing? Yeah, it's linked all over the Reddit and the Discord and so on. I think it's actually pinned in the Cataclysm Discord. I don't remember which channel it's in, but somebody's maintained and linked a copy of the oldest, or the newest version before it got pulled. All right, let me make sure of a few things here. So I need to fix up. Oh, I can't fix that headlamp. That's funny. I can't fix the headlamp because I need the aluminum. I got to go smash up a stupid solar vehicle in order to get the headlamp repaired. It needs aluminum ingots. Other than that, the gear is in okay shape. Weapons are okay. What did I want to... Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do some reading. Really, all I wanted to do is move the tank and get some reading done. I need that done before I can start working on the vehicle. Yeah, let's go bring the tank down while we've got the map memory. Oh, it's not dark yet. Alright. Let's wait till it's dark. We'll do a little bit of reading first. Okay, activate the lantern for now. Still our light source of choice. And I need mechanics. That one's no negative fun factor. Not good. Yep, alright, so that'll be the one we use. Biodiesel. Focus is okay. Take a hit of our morale enhancement device and our MP3 player. And let's see. Have a pomegranate. Oops, I was looking at the wrong column there. Have a toastum and another toastum. Alright, then we got some... focus trend store at 80. Yuck. So it's heading down. Alright, fine, be that way. Get to reading. We need this. Need this mechanics done. Nah, you can't make atomic lamps. I think you used to be able to a long time ago, but no atomic lamp crafting. They're one of the items you have to find nowadays. Same with light amp goggles. You gotta find them, can't craft them. There's 4. Now 1 a.m. Let's go ahead and... Alright, lantern. Turn off the lantern. Yeah, we'll leave the MP3 going. Tired. Let's have food leather. I'm gonna have to start making up some oatmeals. Okay, let's go get the I still haven't looted these guys. I keep saying I'm gonna do it. I keep forgetting. I gotta loot all these corpses we created in the stadium here. Safe mode. Alright, atomic tank. Let's go for a drive. Let's drive by the lights of low light goggles. Whoops. We're crushing things on the ground. Do I have I don't have earplugs in. Oh, I've got the MP3 going, that's why. Never mind. Activate. So yeah, let's not run over any really big piles of loot. Smash into some houses. There we go, smashing more gear. Mostly junk I don't care about. Alright, where are we going to park this thing? Either park it here. Yeah, I think right here. So we'll just spin this thing around. Alright, that looks like, oops. That'll give me a bit of space on the sidewalk. What do we got in here? BMG ammo. Yeah. Maybe sometime we'll look at that. Firemans! Firemans! Oh, I'm gonna have to go all the way back around because I didn't open the door here. Go away, firemans! Alright, so this is going to give us the mini reactor. We'll pull one of the mini reactors and get that installed in our home network. We got 2 more clean storage batteries that we'll be able to put in our network. I won't need them really anywhere else. And yeah, plus all the other good stuff. So we'll be able to pull harness, all that. I wonder what it would be like to put tank treads on the motorcycle. That'd be pretty funny. 60-inch tank treads. I don't really need them with the Mega City motorcycle. It's got 100% off-road anyway, with just the 32-inch armored wheels. So I don't think I'll do that experiment. I don't think I'll gain much out of it. But yeah, this will give me everything else I need. So now I don't have to run down the street to that SPH, the self-propelled howitzer. We can just pull the composite armor plating right off of this. Plus we'll have cameras we can set up outside. Actually, we won't be able to set those up outside. I'll be able to set it up out in the field to keep an eye on my solar panels, but I won't, unless I'm willing to risk knocking a hole in a wall somewhere. I might eventually make that attempt. It's just, if it wasn't such a coin flip on walls bringing the ceiling down. And if I were going to do it, I would want to do it earlier rather than later. The idea would be to pop out a wall.
5 months.
Hey there, Zildadia. Yeah, 5 months. Thanks. Appreciate the resub. The idea would be to knock out a wall section, put a door in there, and then I could run the frame network out and install cameras so I could see out here what's going on. But I don't really need that. Probably more complicated and more potential damage than it's really worth. Alright. Get back in with chat here real quick again. Yeah, the light amp goggles, the 2 places I know of to look are lab barracks, so the lockers mostly, and the soldiers that you kill. And then, as I pointed out in Monday's episode, hunting stores. Right there. Hunting supply store. Very, very common in hunting supply store. So if you've got big cities, make sure you're checking for hunting supply stores in the city. You get a lot of really, really good stuff in hunting supply stores. Try to get to those as early in your run as you can. It'll just vastly improve your run if you can manage to find some. Yeah, we actually drove the atomic tank across a good part of the city. That's how we got to the stadium. We ran over a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, bioweapon is not vanilla. That's ++ or crazy or one of those. Okay, let's get, we're gonna have to run all the way back around. It's, don't need, they last forever, so it doesn't really matter. I guess now's a good opportunity to loot. I checked the stuff up here. Can't remember where I stopped checking. I think I checked all these. More batteries. Just about done looking for batteries, I think. Don't care. Start grabbing planks and nails. I think I have a couple thousand nails. Yeah, I got a lot of space. Let's grab up the planks. There's a lot of them. I guess I won't need to. We can just run up here and grab them en masse at some point. Alright, where was my next kill spot? Cash cards, lighters, talking dolls, clothes I don't care about, lots and lots of clothes I don't care about. Rollerblades. I'm still waiting for rollerblades. I haven't seen a single rollerblade yet. More fruit leathers. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Holy crap! What a surprise and a disappointment! A Rivtech heavy machine gun with 0 ammo. That's awesome. Oh man. Rivtech heavy machine gun with no ammo. If only. I've only gotten lucky a few times with the Rivtech heavy machine guns having a nice fat belt of ammo included. That's the one. That's the big dog right there. The Rivtech RM298 heavy machine gun. Even had the 500 round magazine and the 250 drum. Unfortunately, no ammo. Not likely I'm going to find much ammo for it either. Love to use it in the defense, but there's no chance I'm going to get a hold of ammo for that thing. I might take the 250 drum, because that can be used in the assault rifle and the can be used in the battle rifle. But, well, this one's only got the 500, which is only usable in this thing. I'm just going to leave it here. no need to take it. I'll never end up using it. Tac vest. More crap I don't care about. What else we got? Metal RPG die. That's always fun. Alright, more batteries. We'll take those, and I might call a moratorium on batteries. We're just going to keep finding more and more of them. I think we're far enough ahead. Ooh, an undamaged headlamp. Just in case. Yeah, we'll grab a spare. Lots of boots and heels and sneakers. No rollerblades. Another tack vest. Yeah, we killed a lot of zombies in here. Not too impressed so far. Flu shot. Let's use that right now. I don't think I've found a flu shot this run yet. Okay, next up. Didn't fight over there. Next fight was, I think, over here. No? Alright, I know I haven't looted any of this stuff. Kill tech. Oh, I forgot to grab those batteries. Oh well. Rucksack. Once again, no rollerblades. Medicine I'm never going to use. Yeah, I'm not too impressed so far. Crack and heroin. $1911, a nail gun, and another $1911. Nah. Yeah, just whole lot of nothing. Codeine, at least we got some painkiller. I think that was the last big fight right there. That was it. All right, we're done. We've looted it all, and it's still clear of zombies. Looks like. Back to base. All right. Alright, so we got the tank relocated. It's back to just sleeping, eating, drinking, and reading. Gotta do that for a little bit. So the goal is I gotta get my mechanics to 6, and that'll give me the ability to do all the work I need to do on the vehicle, once I then also get a few more levels of electronics. I need a little bit of electronics, and then we should be good to go to start assembling everything I need to. So let's just go sleep. What time is it? We're gonna wake up in the daylight, which doesn't bother me as much anymore. Alright, we definitely need to re-up our bandaging. Alright, nothing else to do there. Nothing. Oops. Turn those off. Off sleep we go. Oh, did I forget to fix that? My bad. Give me a second. I'm not used to having more than one game. No, it doesn't. It's all Cataclysm. My link where says what? Oh, my link on Twitter. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Twitter. I copy and... it's something with Twitter. I don't know why it does that, but it likes to display the last game that I played, not the current game for some reason. All I'm doing is linking my site, my email, or my Twitch address. I have no idea why it says Minecraft. So, it's something weird that I'm not understanding between... how Twitch is listing the info and, Twitch and Twitter. So, I don't know how to fix that. I'll figure out some way eventually. Alright, so we woke up. Look at those hit point bars. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are we ever going to get full? That'll be That'll be interesting. Alright, so let's have an old banana. The best kind of banana. Cookies and banana. So, next up, 11:30 a.m. I think I'm going to pop the door open and take a look around. We'll clear the local area. Shock zombies would be about the only thing that would worry me, causing me any kind of headache. Evolution is still being pretty gentle with us. A lot of shredded vehicles. All the metal I might need. Alright, let's drop the backpack and the headlamp. And go chop up some zombies. Let's get some melee skill with our 100 focus. I mean our 65 focus. What else we got out here? Guys to the south. Somebody's banging on... Oh, the dog. Get away from there, dog. Oops. Right, can't pick anything up. Well, we're trying to drop useful stuff at least. Dropped a sombrero. Can't even get the chocolate bar. Oops. Anybody else coming to get me? Just clearing the local area where I'm going to be doing some work. Best to do that semi-regularly so you don't pile up too much stuff that you have to deal with. Wanderspawns will keep bringing them in. Alright, 28 focus. So much fun not getting XP. Okay, corner's clear. Now I can work on the vehicles if I want to. Still got things I need off of the Humvee here, like the wheels. 32-inch armoreds. Just need 2 of them, so I can put my bike together. We can worry about that later, though. I'm also going to pull the engine. It's got a nice, pristine 4.5 liter V8. That'll be more than enough. I'm only going to use a standard car battery in the motorcycle. No need for anything bigger. So, that'll all be easy. I guess I could read in the daylight here. Take advantage of the little bit we've got. Kill stuff as it comes at me. Now that I've trashed my focus with my little bit of combat. How feasible is it to dig pits in the asphalt without a jackhammer to turn them into traps? I have no idea. I've never tried. I don't rely on traps too often. Every once in a while I'll do some nailboard traps, and depending on my situation and my character build. Not often, though. Pretty sure it's not going to be an easy or a useful thing to try to do, though. Pickaxe works just the same as a jackhammer. It's just a matter of time and stamina cost, really. They do the exact same thing. Alright, let's get our stamina back. I'm just going to finish the reading. I need to finish the reading before anything else happens. So, food is about the only thing that could get me to leave here. And I've got food enough for a few days at least. So I want to try to finish the reading up. So let's take advantage of some daylight. We'll just read and we'll kill anything that comes in to bother us. It'll be a shock zombie, of course. He'll step around the corner and blast me while I'm reading my book. Oh yeah, forgot. I need some of that, and I need some of that, and I need some of those, and that. Oops. All my daylight's going away. Trending to 151, but we're at 84. Alright, let's keep going here. Must get to mechanics. So slow with this character. It'll take us days to get just these few skill levels I need. Alright, back to the lantern. And let's turn this off. If your game crashed and sent you back a day and a half, you need to go into your options and reset your autosave. Options. Scroll down. Autosave true, and then pick a new game turns and time between saves. I use 100 turns in 10 minutes myself. That way if I get a crash, I'm only back 10 minutes. If 10 minutes was a day and a half for your game, then you're doing something pretty interesting. Alright, very hungry, thirsty. Do the water. I'm gonna need to do some more. And another round of toastums and chocolate. Alright, tired. 3 a.m. Yeah, let's stop there. Still normal weight. I like that. I'm blind. Alright, look at those hit point bars. Oh my goodness. Do I slather on one final? I think I do. I want to actually see, for once this entire run, full hit point bars. Do I actually have any more bandages, or if I picked them all up? Yeah, I'm all out of standard bandages unless I cannibalize or open up some first aid kits. How many do I have? 4. No problem. That's plenty. Alright. Yeah, let's just go to sleep. Toastums and chocolate. Yeah, it's okay. It's doesn't hurt you too much. Gives you some morale. Toastums, chocolate, and music. It's pretty much all I ever do to try to keep my morale up while I'm doing reading grinding. Occasionally I'll bother myself to play a game or hit the morale enhancement device. Benefits don't last that long, so I usually, once I get into the grind, just stop paying attention to it and just smash my way through it. More interested in saving a real world time than I am in-game micromanagement time. Okay, let's actually get some cooking done. Let's do some water again. Sure, this one. have a metal tank of clean water, do I? Alright. We'll clear that out eventually. And then I also wanted to do some oatmeal. Alright, so we got water and oatmeal ready for us. And let's put the fire out. See if anybody is coming. So much for my hit point bars. It makes me laugh so much. What did I say last time I opened the door? Oh, so much funds. Oh, not to mention the, am I going to get another one of those super speedy shock zombies? The ones that have turbo movement right after they blast, that we've been seeing a lot lately. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, Cataclysm. Thank you very much. I think from now on I'm gonna have to stand here, open it to minimize my sight lines, and then roll. Now the thing I'm actually most afraid of is that they'll break the mechanism. That's what I'm afraid of. Alright, let's go to run mode. Let's draw him this way. Kukri does conduct electricity, so that's not good. Sledgehammer does not conduct electricity, but it's really damn slow. 40 bash, 180 moves. I think I'd rather just shoot the thing, but I don't have any of my guns with me. Can I grab a gun and get through that door before he blasts me again? Maybe, maybe not. Plus, the gunfire is going to make a lot of noise. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Heavily injured shock zombies. So they've decided to send the shocker crew in finally. That one's also heavily injured. One shot would probably drop this guy. I am so tempted, but man, I don't want to get into melee range of a shock zombie. I think I'm going to keep running. We're going to try to grab a gun. Alright, give me... What do you think? Shotgun? Take the 1014 or go for the M4? Probably better go for the M4 with a higher ammo capacity, because I got another one to take out. And that'll give me the range as well. Oh, of course I have hordes on. Must have hordes on, otherwise it's no fun. Alright, now we're going to go around, because he won't be able to see me when I step in from the other side. Actually, he will. It's only dark here. Alright, well, let's get the gun out before I forget. Fire. The hell? Misfire? 3 misfires in a row? Huh. That's kind of rude. So I need to learn how to... I mean, what is with the question mark? Do I need to do something to get rid of the question mark to see the status of this thing? Yeah, it's a new feature. Guns now have a fouling mechanic. Worst with black powder type weapons or ammo, but modern ammo will also cause it to foul at a slow rate, and you have to clean them apparently. I haven't really dealt with it yet, so... now my worry is just the other shock zombie. have a line of sight on them yet. Reload. So back up to 30. Yeah, I've got a firearm repair kit. I think that takes care of it. Maybe it doesn't. Yeah, it's got a pipe cleaner integrated. No, the ammo in the turrets is intentional. They're modeled after real-world weapon systems, and that's what real-world weapon systems have. The general slant is they're trying to mimic as much as possible. I mean, it's selective realism is the term I like to use, but if it can be modeled in real life, they're trying to get the game mechanics to as closely model it as possible. Now, there are obvious exceptions, but weapon systems like that should have a big old pile of ammo in them if you manage to destroy them. They've made them more dangerous now, but my opinion is still that they should have night vision out to their full range. Then they'd really be dangerous. But, yeah. Don't expect them to get rid of the ammo. Let's, I don't want to put the gun away until I know where that other shocker is. I think I am just going to tag this guy. 3 misfires before it fired, finally. Alright, there's the other shocker. He's grouped up. Let's back off again. Reload again. Hey there, Denismus. It's a little hard for me to say for sure what weapons you should use. There's no standard, straight, do this, do this, do this, do this kind of a line. The game is so big, there's so many choices for the early gameplay that there's a lot of choices. It really comes down to understanding the strength of your character build more than anything. Some characters are going to be better suited to certain types of weapons than others. So it's really hard for me to answer questions like that, because every time people ask me that, I then have to say, well, what's your blank? What's this situation? What world are you in? What is nearby? What buildings do you have access to? It's just, I have to ask a dozen follow-up questions. Yeah, it's blurry for everybody. It goes out of focus every once in a long while for whatever reason. Then it refocuses again. So yeah, so it's kind of hard for me to answer that kind of question. If you haven't seen it yet, though, if you're a brand new player watching my streams or my YouTube stuff, check out on my YouTube channel the live stream tutorial. It walks through the first couple of days exactly how to survive, what exactly to do, what to make, how to raid the city, what items to get, how to get food and water. It'll get you through the first couple of days. And you can listen to it while you actually play yourself, or if you have 2 monitors, watch it on one screen while playing your own game on another screen, so you can kind of follow along with what I'm doing. But it's a default evac shelter start with a bare bones basic character, and I walk through step by step how to do everything. I give explanations and strategy tips and reasons for why you're doing things and all that kind of stuff. So, live stream tutorial. Go check that out.